I'm Joanna DeCellis, the editor of Chef to Chef magazine. I'm here today with Mike Ramsey, executive chef of Jacksonville Golf and Country Club. Hi, Mike. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Tell me a little bit about your club.
Well, we have about 750 members. We do a little over 1.9 million annually in food and beverage revenue. Very young club. Probably average age is 50. Family focused. Lots of family events.
So you're well known for using modern and molecular techniques in your cooking. Tell me a little bit about how you do that in member dining so that it's not immediately detected.
Well, first of all, we don't mention it in the menu descriptions, and we use it just like any other tool or piece of equipment in the kitchen or any other ingredient. Like we use sous vide to improve cook times, to expedite the process. Something's already cooked to a certain temperature, order comes in, it just goes on the grill and comes out. And just like anything else, we use the ingredients to enhance something better, presentation.
So the value that you get out of using these techniques is what? What is the value that there is in relying on these kinds of tools and techniques?
Improved efficiency, improved presentation, and like I said, improved cook times.
How often do you change the menu at Jacksonville Golf and Country Club?
We change it 4 times a year, but I'm reluctant to say we change it quarterly because it never falls exactly on a season because it's really affected, one, by events that we have going on that can get it in the way of doing a good job of changing the menu. And the seasons in Florida are much different than they are elsewhere. So our spring and summer menus probably run the longest, and then the fall and winter run the shortest, and that just happens to work out with our events.
So you don't repeat dishes very frequently, right?
Right.
Tell me a little bit, though, about how you're kind of changing that approach.
Well, I think I had the philosophy for a long time, and I still do to a degree, that if I repeat a special, then it ceases to be special. Something's very popular at first, and we're high-fiving, we love it, and then we say, well, let's put it on the regular menu. It's very popular for the first week or two, and then it dies off, and they've all had it, they enjoy it. So, and then when it comes to our chef's tables, when we do a dish that we're really happy with, I don't want to repeat it, especially if it's for a member that's already had it, or they've seen it on social media, and I don't want them to see it again. Well, he's already done this dish, but lately I've gone back and you conceptualize a dish, you execute it, and you're happy with everything, but maybe it's monochromatic. You don't, in your head, it's going to taste good, but it's missing colors or textures, and sometimes you just kind of grade it and go, okay, well, I would have done better, and I don't do it again. So now, rethinking that, and I'm looking at the pictures and tasting, and I say, let's do it again. And it really gives us an opportunity to improve vastly on something like that.
What's the member reaction then? Are they bummed out that they are getting a dish you've already done before, or does it appear as a new dish?
It does appear as a new dish, and I think sometimes they say, well, last time you did this, it had this on there. But ultimately, it's a better dish. So,
how does it help you improve as a chef?
I would say, just going back and taking an opportunity to again, you've fixated on 2 or 3 main components of the dish, and then there's another component that doesn't play as big of a part, at least in your head. But when you see it on the dish, you realize it did affect it. So, you bring the dish more balance in flavor, presentation, color, everything.
And so in the end, does it improve your menu, your ability to write your menus, because you kind of have a chance to build from a bigger base?
Absolutely. It's again, more balance, and I also think at the time there's a lot of kind of opportunistic decisions you make based on ingredients that you have. So maybe that one day you ran the special and you've got 5 pounds of sunchokes to go through, so you incorporated that into the dish. Now you want to do it again, you don't have the sunchokes, and you really were only, it's not the best choice, but it's it's the most fiscal choice that you make sometimes in a dish, but it's not the absolute best thing for that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, very cool. Thanks for spending some time with us today, Chef.
Thanks for having me.